Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
"2017 was safest year for cops in nearly 50 years, but citizens killed by cops are at epidemic levels. Despite the constant bombardment by the mainstream media that there is a war on cops, the data shows the only war is on American citizens by police." By J. Sermopoulos, December 29, 2017. Washington, D.C. data from 2017 reveals that the idea that there is a war on cops is nothing more than police propaganda, as the number of officers killed in the line of duty dropped to the second lowest total in more than 50 years. Conversely, there were over 1,000 people killed by cops for the fourth year in a row, according to the website killedbypolice.net, which operates a database of individuals killed by law enforcement officers. According to data from the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund, a nonprofit aimed at honoring officers and improving safety, as of December 28. According to preliminary data, 128 law enforcement officers have died in the line of duty this year, decreasing 10% over the 143 officers killed in 2016. Read the preliminary 2017 Law Enforcement Officer Fatalities Report, http://www.lawmemorial.org/fatalities report. In 2017, 128 officers died in the line of duty, 44 of which were shot and killed. In 2016, 143 officers died, with 66 being gunned down, meaning 1/3 fewer officers died of gunshot wounds. Firearms-related law enforcement fatalities decreased in 2017. 44 officers were shot and killed in 2017 compared to 66 in 2016, a 33% decrease. Preliminary 2017 Law Enforcement Officer Fatalities Report, http://www.lawmemorial.org/fatalities report. The only other year there were fewer police deaths in nearly the last 5 decades was 2013, when a total of 116 officers died in the line of duty. "This is one of those good news, bad news situations," said Craig Floyd, President and Chief Executive of National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund. "On one hand, you had 128 officers who made the ultimate sacrifice, showing the cost of public safety, but for the first time since 2013, the number of deaths has actually declined." It's also important to keep in mind that although 128 officers died in the line of duty in 2017, 47 of these deaths were traffic-related, while another 16 were due to illness entirely unrelated to the job. Read more. Video shows cops attacked outside high school. According to a report from USA Today, while shootings played a big role, traffic accidents caused the largest number of deaths. Crashes killed 47 officers this year, down 15% from 2016. A number of factors including enhanced policies that limit vehicle pursuits and speeding and the move over law, which requires drivers to slow down and switch lanes when an officer is pulled over could be behind the drop, experts say. Across the U.S., ambush-style attacks killed 8 officers in 2017, a decrease from a jarring 21 such deaths in 2016. The largest number of fatal shootings this year occurred while officers responded to domestic disturbances. Randy Sutton, a former police lieutenant and spokesman for Blue Lives Matter, an advocacy group that supports law enforcement, said multiple reasons likely led to the drop in killings, including a change in how officers approach arrests because of the controversial high-profile shootings in recent years. "Officers don't put themselves in dangerous situations as often," he said. "There's a saying in law enforcement, you can't get in trouble for the car stop you don't make," he said. "They don't want to be the next Ferguson, the next officer burned on the stake." Within the words of Sutton is a beautiful admission. When police choose not to engage in fishing expeditions and don't make unnecessary stops, they have a lesser likelihood of things going dangerously awry, for both the officer and the unfortunate citizens they come into contact with. Ironically, Floyd said there have been significant improvements in de-escalation training, which seems odd given the 1,000+ people killed by cops the past 4 years running. One would reasonably assume that improved de-escalation training would result in fewer citizens being killed by police, not near record numbers yearly. Read more. Watch, John Oliver obliterates the bad apples excuse in epic rant on police in America. Floyd presciently noted that there has been a continual downward shift in the number of officers killed going all the way back to the late 1970s, which negates the oft-repeated war on cops mantra espoused by the Thin Blue Line. In my 33 years doing this, I've never seen the amount of awareness given to officer safety and wellness, he said. That's definitely been paying off and will continue to help make law enforcement a significantly safer profession. So, while inordinate attention is given to officer safety, resulting in the safest time to be a cop in nearly the past 5 decades, the same cannot be said of the citizenry that comes into contact with the police. When 44 cops are shot and killed in a year, while in the same period a whopping 1,177 Americans are killed by cops, perhaps it's time to focus on de-escalation techniques that not only save officer lives, but also the lives of the public they are allegedly sworn to protect and serve. There is clearly no war on cops, but it sure looks there is a war on the American people.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.